I'm going to start by prefacing that it's really easy to compare yourself to people online, and not everyone is truthful. Unless somebody actually posts their GPA, their MCAT, take it with a grain of salt. Stay off of Student Doctor Network, stay off of Reddit threads, and even the MSAR can be a very discouraging tool. And just because we may have similar stats or you may have higher stats than me, it doesn't necessarily mean you're guaranteed interviews or even acceptances. It really is more of a holistic process nowadays. I wouldn't consider myself having like extraordinary stats, so I hope these videos, if anything, boost your confidence in your application, because even the most competitive allopathic schools in Florida, they have a median 515 MCAT. My master's was on their medical school campus, so I had the opportunity to connect and network with a lot of medical students. I didn't meet a single one at that school that had higher than a 508 MCAT score. Most of the ones that I met had 502, 503, 505. Of everyone that I've ever met who was accepted to medical school, I've only met one that had a 515. Okay, so take what people say online with a grain of salt, and just because you don't have a 515 or 520 MCAT doesn't mean that you're not a strong applicant. If you're going to use the MSAR that the AAMC provides for anything, I highly recommend looking at it for the percentage of interviews that they give to in-state and out-of-state applicants. So for example, if you're in Florida and you want to apply to a school in Nevada, where I am now, use the MSAR to see the percentage of people who are interviewed and accepted from your state. So for example, I know that there are schools on the West Coast who will not take East Coast applicants. Texas, for example, they have their entire own application system, right? They think they're that special. Don't get me started on it. But your odds to getting into a Texas school, probably slim to none. Okay, so I would use that as a tool for that more than anything. The best thing you can do if you are unsure, if you have a strong application, is use your resources. If you'd like, I have a company that is very affordable, and they help students build their application and their confidence. They give MCAT study courses. They have connections for good extracurriculars all around the country, so I can drop the link to that as well. While I'm going to share my stats with you guys, the best thing you can do is focus on yourself and ask for help from experienced people in building your own application, and just apply with confidence. Put yourself out there.